Welcome back, you guys. It is Saturday. It is Saturday. It is Saturday. The sun is out, y'all. I'm in Miami. It's starting out to be a great day already. Listen, I did an episode yesterday. Actually, it was day before yesterday at 1:30 in the morning. I was sitting here listening to some old episodes to get some inspiration to pop on because I'm feeling kind of good. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and stamp one thing first. This is Miss L. You are with the Altered Image. And you all, when I told you that we were on season 5, episode 2, no, we're not. We have finished season 5. We are now on season 6. And this is episode 2 in season 6. So look at that. We are plugging along. Y'all, listen, I got inspired. I've been inspired. I just didn't know when I was going to have the conversation with you. So I'm ready. Let's have the conversation. Let's talk about it, shall we? Yeah, I'm super hyped up. Can you imagine? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yes, I am hyped because this is a subject that I enjoy immensely. Yes, I do. It is called, you ready for your rhyme? Here we go. I enjoy this activity immensely, and it is called intimacy. Yeah, I enjoy intimacy immensely. Yes, I do. And as should you. Rhyme number 2. Oh, we on a roll. Y'all, listen, let's get to it. I want to talk to you guys. Yeah, I do want to talk about intimacy, and I want to talk about sex. S to the E to the X. Now, listen, I don't care if you're one of my students listening to this. I don't care if you are a full-grown person listening to this. The message is going to be the same. Y'all, check this out. I will admit, when I was in my low self-esteem phase, when I needed a whole lot of validation, I went the Players Club mode. Y'all don't know. Some of y'all are old school, and some of y'all will remember the movie The Players Club. Now, I'm not talking about me swinging around the pole, but what I am talking about me is immersing myself, let's use that word again, in a lot of promiscuous activity. Yes, I'll go ahead and admit it. No, I am not one to claim to be a saint. Never have been, never will be. Yeah, I had a lot of sex back in the day, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and be super transparent and real with you on that. Because some folks, and it's okay, are not crazy enough or bold enough. You guys can choose which word applies to share that type of detail, about their lives. I am comfortable with sharing this because I want to get a specific message out here. You guys, listen, sex and intimacy, as you already know, those are two totally different concepts. But let's go inside of the actual act itself. Now, sex is an activity. So is basketball. So is going to your job and whatever daily activities you do on a day-to-day basis. It can be categorized just as simple as that. An activity. Now, how you engage in that activity, that's up to you. Ain't nothing wrong at all. If you decide that, hey, in this moment, I ain't looking for a whole lot of connection mentally or emotionally. I just kind of want to, get my thing going. And then once I finish doing my thing, I'm ready to go ahead and mind my business. I'm going to go finish doing me in my life. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you engage in sex in such a manner, let me just say this. Nothing wrong with that. If you got a strong mindset, if you got strong self-esteem, and you know that you're not engaging in this activity for any other reason than to get your thing going. You know what I mean by the thing. You know, you want to get your rocks off. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it real, shall we? Now, most of us, let's also keep on keeping it real. Most of us don't have that mindset. We would like to think that we do, but no, we do not. Most of us don't have a strong enough mindset whereby we can say, I'm going to engage in this sexual activity. I'm strong in my mind, so all I really am looking for is a good feel-good sensation, and then I'm going to go about my business. Most of us don't have that kind of grounded, strong mindset, because you know what? That mindset, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, that does not exist. Yeah, let me just go ahead and take that a little bit further. Why doesn't it exist? I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you are not going to give yourself to that capacity to another individual, whereby you are either inserting yourself into a person or you're receiving another person. That's a level of intimacy where you are literally becoming one with that person. And if you tell me that it is enough to become one with that person just to get a feel-good sensation, and your mind is strong enough that is enough for you, oh, you better stop lying. Kill the noise, because you lying. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and yes, I'm calling you a liar. If that's your mindset, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call you out. There is no such thing as that kind of mindset, because a person with strong self-esteem will know immediately that ain't going to never work. No, you don't allow somebody inside of you, or you don't give somebody yourself to the point where you merge and become one, and then say to yourself, all of this is just for a feel-good sensation. No. At the end of the day, you guys know you're looking for something more. You're looking for connection, whether you want to admit that to yourself or not. Yes, you are. And I didn't know that. I myself, y'all, I didn't know that until I started growing in my mindset, until I started healing and maturing, until I had to take a look at myself and say, damn, Anita, you kind of fast. You just going out giving yourself the focus. These people don't like you. They don't love you. They probably don't even like you. And you just saying, hey, welcome. Come on in. No, y'all listen. That ain't intimacy at all. That's sex. Intimacy? Y'all, I've been happily involving myself in intimacy for the past 7 years. Yes, I talk about Vinny with the red heart, or Vinny, or Vincent. That is my love. And when I tell you intimacy, you guys, listen, I'm 54, so I don't pop off like I used to. I can't, I'm tired. But I am intimate with my love every day. And that comes in the form, it starts in the morning. He will not let me make my coffee ever. I mean, sometimes he gets on my nerves. Sometimes, he gets up a little late. I want some coffee right now. I want to go in the kitchen and make myself a cup of coffee. But no, this man is insistent upon making my coffee every single morning, no matter what. The man's been doing it for 7 years. This is a small example of intimacy, but this is my daily start of life in my intimate circumstance. And then we go to work, but before we go to work, there's a little prayer that happens before I go into the chaos of love that I call school, or before I go onto the plane, onto location of wherever it is that I'm going to shoot. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Whatever the case may be, there's a prayer that, follows the coffee. That's intimacy. So now my love is bringing God into our relationship. And y'all better know something. If you want a relationship that works, you better have God at the top center of it all the time. I'm just saying. And y'all know I am not a religious person, but I'm just keeping it very real. Life circumstances, and keep God in your relationship. It's going to work. It's going to work. All right, back to the intimacy. So you guys, I'm not going to give you a whole synopsis of my daily intimate experiences. I will say that. My daily intimate experiences. But I will tell you this. They happen every day, all day. From the coffee, to the dinners, to the conversations, to the prayers, to even just tickling each other. We just tickle each other. Just tickle, and just make each other crack up just to hear the noise of our laughter. That sounds like some daggone Hallmark card, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I know. I feel like I need to be writing this rewrite, or I should be doing a remix for The Notebook. Y'all remember the movie The Notebook? Yeah, I should be calling it The Notebook 2.0 remix. Yeah, the sequel. Anyway, you guys, I'm being a little silly, but it is a serious conversation. What I really want you to take from this message is that nothing wrong with expressing yourself sexually at all. I think sex is one of the most beautiful ways to connect to somebody that you love, period. Now, students, I know you're on here, and you know how I feel about you and when you guys choose to engage in such activity. I'm going to tell you on this episode inside of this podcast, as I tell you when I see you in person. Listen, students, you are not of the age to be engaging in any of this. In fact, none of this mess is on your mind or should be at all. Now, listen, I've had conversations with you. I know what's going on in your lives, at least those of circumstances that you have shared with me. And you know I am never judging you. But I am telling you as I always have, you all have minds that are still developing. You guys have minds that are influenced by a lot of stuff. That means that you have got to focus your attention on not getting your thing going on, but instead you need to focus your attention on those things that are going to grow your mindset. A 16-year-old mind needs to be focused on 16-year-old activity. What that means is study. Yeah, Miss L said it. I know y'all don't like to do it. Studying. Y'all think I'm cool, right? You tell me every day, right? You think I am one of those teachers that you'll never have again, and you probably won't. But you love that I am one of those teachers who can do multiple things, right? Yeah, students, you know that came with a certain kind of mindset. My mindset wasn't distracted by things that I shouldn't be focusing on in order to elevate me to where I am now. You guys, you love me, right? You guys talk about how fabulous my life is, right? Well, students, for you, that's going to come with a mindset for you to subscribe to. And your mindset, students, are not to be played with regarding this other activity that you too are also engaged in a little bit too much based off of the conversations that you have shared with me. Now, yes, I'm calling you out, students, because I know you're on here. So I need to make sure that you have your own message inside of this episode because, y'all, we got to talk to our kids, right? Grown folks who are listening to me, you guys know where I'm going with this message. If you're going to engage in sexual activity, remember your mindset as you do so, please. Remember the reason why you're trying to engage in this activity. And for real, by all means, tell yourselves the truth about why you doing what you doing. Yeah, you don't have that strong mindset where you can say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this thing and get my rocks off and go about my life and not feel no kind of way about it. Your mind is not that strong. Your mind is not designed like that. And if it is, yeah, you might need to rethink the way that you're thinking because that still says kind of a lot about the kind of character trait that you carry. If you carry a trait whereby it's okay to involve yourself in that level of intimacy with no connection involved, how do really feel about yourself? I mean, what does that say about yourself? It says to me that you are a cold, unfeeling, uncaring, disconnected individual. And hey, if you trying to ride out like that, more power to you, my friend. Hey, ride out to the sunset, my love. Ride out to the sunset. No judgment from me. Never, never will you receive that. On that note, I'm going to let that marinate inside of your beautiful brains on this fabulous Saturday. I hope you guys are going out there to do something wonderful for yourselves and for the people that you love. Make sure you have a great weekend. Please be kind to yourselves and each other. Don't be out there, giving your goodies to the world. Fix your mind. Remember why you're doing what you're doing and move intentionally through the realm of intimacy. Hey, there's your rhyme. Move intentionally through the realm of intimacy. I love you. We are at 16 minutes, 22 seconds. Woo-hoo! You are with Miss L. This is the Alter Image. And I shall see you guys next time. I love you. I mean it. Don't forget to click the button. Click the button. Click the button. Like, subscribe, share. Go to the YouTube. I'm on all listening platforms. Love you, mean it. Talk to you soon.